one.
Shit show testing. Shit show testing.
Hank, he ain't a veggie dog. Now he's all up in my fucking alcohol. He used a doggy dog, and that's how he got it. He told a couple friends, and now they partying. Hank, in the tucky, Hank, in the tucky, in the tucky, Hank. In the tucky, Hank, he ate a veggie dog. Now he's all up in my fucking alcohol. He used a doggy dog, and that's how he got it. He told a couple friends, and now they partying. And in the tucky, Hank, come on. And in the tucky, Hank.
Shit. Just cruising like that, like a beaver, huh? Shit.
Black market purchases
Ain't so clear.
Black market purchases ain't so clear. Dark alley cash money wasn't here.
Nope.
It could be a beaver, a marmot, a
Not sure.
cofer, but I wanna be
For
for
sure.
sure. Come on. In the ducky, Hank. Yup. That's how that go.
Yeah.
Welcome to the shit show. What's good with you, baby?
Oh man, I got a road game today.
Oh, nice. Out there on that bus for Artie Moreno there, huh? Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm on. I don't know if I'm on our producer's bus.
Oh,
I
is
just
that-
got
Jeff Slagle's bus. That's right. That's the guy. Yeah.
Uh,
He has got his he's got a banging bus. This is
It is banging.
Yeah, for sure. And he loves to get on that thing. I don't know if he's actually made an appearance, but
Would you say he likes to get on it and ride?
I say he probably gets on and watches. Probably drives more than anything else. I would assume.
He's navigating.
I would say. Probably producing, as he does.
I mean, that's what he's best at.
Yeah. So he's probably just making sure things are happening, making sure the bus is banging, and then, he's just making sure to do his thing when he does his thing.
Yeah.
For sure. Welcome to the shit show. The dude and I have had plenty of seats at this show before.
Sir.
I think I've been a speaker myself several times in a parking lot, probably with 2 or more people. The shit show is that show that happens when you're on your shit. You know what I'm talking about, dude?
Oh, I know what I'm talking about. I've been a keynote speaker at a shit show before.
Not just on the panel. You were
Not just on the panel. My name's on the flyer.
Yeah.
It's above it's at the top of the letterhead. It's
For sure.
above the title.
Yeah. One of the best shit shows I ever saw in my life to this day, and it sucks because it's such a personal story, but it's so true. And it was just one of the best. I mean, all shit shows are different, right? Like if you've ever been to a shit show, you normally don't buy tickets, they're just given to you. Hi, here you are. Here you go. Welcome to the shit show. And then you're at a shit show, and that's what happens if I'm speaking correctly. One of the best shit shows I ever saw, dude. You were there. Matter of fact,
I was probably the keynote speaker.
I'll tell you what you weren't. You weren't the best man. Okay. You were the groove, sir. And
There it is.
And it was just, I don't know, man. When Roberts gets on one, okay, and he's in front of people and he knows it, like he knows he's in front of people, his give a shit factor just drops, man. I mean, it goes to a different level of like, yo, man, y'all about to see something. And I swear to you, man, I saw that shit show and I pulled up a chair. I was like, I'm here. I want to see this thing completely and in its fullness and in its beauty. And it was the greatest thing. I think somebody else had to put an arm around him, and kind of hustle him off the microphone, which he didn't have, but he was holding for some reason. That was just, I can't. The worst part is, I think I watched the whole thing with like my hands all prepped up underneath my chin, but I can't remember one thing
just
from it.
Full viewer mode, not even thinking about interrupting. Just like, see this.
just in awe of that one. And it had to do something. Probably had to do something with the way it was being presented. Kind of like the flailing guys on the freeway that have their arms. Those guys. It kind of felt like
Can't
that.
look away.
It just couldn't do it. What's one of the best shit shows you ever saw or were a part of or keynote speakered at or can just remember off top of head? Because you gotta admit, although I give very little detail to the father of the son speech that I saw that was amazing. I get very little detail. Just it was a shit show. It was a.
Well, I mean, I'm wondering because that whole weekend,
yeah,
Pops was on a good one, and I'm wondering if you're talking about wedding day.
No, sir.
Or you're talking about the night before.
Night before.
Okay, because that's what I was. As soon as you said it, that's what I was picturing.
Oh yeah.
But now I'm running through my head, wedding day, and El Dadarino gets on the mic.
And by the way, respect. Okay. By the way, respect. Mike Roberts, respect. All right. Just want to make sure that's out there. We're not talking trash. I wouldn't talk trash. That man keeps it cocked.
I would not. No.
Right. But
I would not.
Yeah, but respect. He's all in good respect. But go ahead on wedding day.
I'm just saying on wedding day, I think he got on the mic and maybe round 2 of the shit show.
Yeah.
It wasn't sometimes a sequel is better than the original. This was not that. This was the sequel when you're like, they're just this is money grab.
Yeah, you should have been there.
Somebody wrote them a check to do this.
Yeah,
and they did it.
They did it,
and that's what it was. Part 2 of El Dadarino on the mic.
Yeah,
but it was still a shit show.
Yeah,
and it was still we all had front row seats. It was good times.
Yeah, shit shows are good.
I mean,
times.
that whole day. To be fair, my whole wedding day was a bit of a shit show. They unplugged my DJ. An hour early.
Wow!
If you remember that?
Wrap this shit up, kids. Yo,
people had to hold me back.
Yeah, it was. You're right. It actually had its Santa Barbara moment. Let me tell you.
The party buses sent people to different parties.
Oh wow!
I'm looking for my friends. I'm at one club. Everybody else is at another club.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun times.
Yeah. No, that was. I remember the staff at that day. That particular event was not. Well, there was a situation, like you said. It was a show. It was a situation. There was a show, and when shows happen, they're fun. Have you ever found yourself screaming at the top of your lungs in public?
Oh man, more times than I wish I did. And just, I mean, I guess we're on the topic of my wedding, so I'm going to bring a full circle.
Okay.
After I got divorced.
Okay.
My current partner and I started dating. There was a gap there, but
nothing need be proven here. It's fine. We accept your terms.
Well, I'm just but the emotions of my divorce were still real.
Okay, that makes sense.
And the divorce was not finalized yet. We were in the separated stage, I guess.
Uh-huh.
And my current partner wants to go to this Hotel Lafayette in San Diego. We like to go there for their pool parties in summertime. They have good drinks. We made friends with some of the bartenders, and we're just hanging out one day, and she's like, "Hey, why don't we go over to Lafayette, hang out by the pool, get a couple of drinks." I was like, you know what?
Wow. Okay, it's a full stop. There you go. There it is. It's a full breakdown there. Dude, we forgot that it was a road show. And on road shows, we do end up with
Oh man, I was drunk. Fire.
Yeah. Hey, Deuterino. El Deuterino. Yo. Oh, I thought I had him back. All right. We're gonna connect Dude on the other line, and as we do, we're gonna bust Huckleberry Hank as a remix jam because we got it ready, and that's what we're gonna go with. So, shit. Hit a Tucky Hank, he hit a Fetchy dog. Now he's all up in motherfucking alcohol. He's the doggy door, and that's how he got in. And now we partying with the fuck up and Lynn. Hit a Tucky Hank, hit a Tucky Hank, hit a Tucky Hank. Come on.
Come on. Get that. Break down.
Kentucky Hank, he ate a veggie dog. Now he's all up in my fucking alcohol. He's a doggy door, and that's how he got in. And now he's partying with a couple of friends. Oh, Kentucky Hank, come on. Oh, Kentucky Hank, come on. Kentucky Hank, he's a doggy dog. Now he's all up in my fucking alcohol. Oh.
Drinking.
Black market purchases ain't so clear. Dark alley cash money,
And I wasn't here.
It could be a beaver mama in the shit.
Oh, shit.
Don't even know what the shit. Come on.
Tucky Hank. Tucky Hank.
Black market purchases
Ain't so clear.
There's money, well,
And I wasn't here.
Oh.
Oh shit. Kentucky Hank.
Kentucky Hank, he had a veggie dog. That was all up in
Fucking alcohol. That's why he drinks my shit. Oh my damn.
Kentucky Hank, he had a veggie dog. That was all up in
fucking alcohol.
Kentucky Hank, Tucky Hank, Tucky Hank, You got to be small.
Come on.
You got to be all.
Woo. If you were evil at all.
So short. All right, let me see if this worked here. El Dunarino, did I get you back on that Kentucky Hank drive that you're doing out there?
You got me back loud and clear on the Kentucky call-in line.
There you go.
Brought to you by Kentucky wholesome Kentucky pet food.
Kentucky Hank wholesome pet food.
Yeah, I tried to get them to change the name, but that's what they're going with.
That's a really long name. Is it an acronym? Can you break it down into the HT? What is it? HTH.
Kentucky Hank wholesome pet. It's the HHWP.
Okay, the HHWP then. All right.
Yeah, HHWP. You got to get pet food, I guess.
All right. I heard about that pet food that it had a specific amount of RP. I think is a
now with less than 100% RP is what it says on the package.
Okay, because a lot of pet foods out there have a certain percentage of what do they call allowed RP in their animal feed. So it's like there's like a certain percentage that makes it okay to consume if you're an animal. But you gotta watch that RP. What's that stand for again? Is that a?
I'm gonna go with fecal matter.
Fecal matter of a rodent. Is that what that is? Fecal matter of a rodent. I think it's on the periodic table. RP, rat poop.
Yeah.
So the allowed amount, twice the allowed amount of rat poop. There you go. Huckleberry Hank's own personal. What is it? Marmot.
Pet food.
Marmot.
Wholesome. Wholesome pet food.
Not even like Marmot specific. You can give these to dogs and cats and
any wholesome pet.
If the pet's wholesome, it's fine. It's all right, dude. We were on shit shows, and as you can tell,
we sure were.
as you can tell, we're kind of having one today. You were talking about your divorce. You were getting all personal and emotional, and you were and the digital line cut you off. I mean, you went super robot, man. I even got quiet because I hope to bring some beats back and remix what you were doing on the. You sounded like
Was that?
It was like
Flow Rider.
Oh my god, it was so good. I had to just get quiet and get out of the way. It sounded so good. But anyways, we'll remix that one later. Back into the Kentucky Hank
Sweet.
ride. You were getting out of a divorce and you were emotional, going through a short period, and you were trying to explain that period.
Yeah. So it was. I was separated from my now ex-wife. I was with my current partner, and we wanted to go to one of our favorite spots, the Hotel Lafayette, hang out by the pool, have a couple cocktails.
The Lafayette.
And we walk in.
Uh-huh.
And there's a yoga convention.
Okay.
And my ex-wife is like one of the high-ranking yogis in San Diego County.
Yogi Bear, like she's up there. She's done. I remember seeing like on Facebook and all of the. She does all the very very much into the yoga.
Yeah, she's a yogi, a life coach. She's got a master's in family therapy, master's in social work.
We'll get on that. We'll get on that joke later since you guys divorced. But
well, just tell me about it. So we go to the Hotel Lafayette, and there's this huge yoga convention, and I'm still holding on to a lot of emotions
Yeah.
about the divorce.
Yeah, that makes
But I'm trying to have a good time because I'm with my current partner,
There you go.
and I didn't know that I was going to be walking into this, and so I'm trying to hold it together. I'm like, as soon as we walk in, I'm like, oh crap, this could go poorly. This could go south in a hurry.
Right.
And I'm like, let's just go to the bar, get a little liquid courage in me.
Was that
And,
when you went to the bar? Did you say I'd like 2 tickets to the shit show, or were you just normal at this point? You just sir, just a drink. I'm a normal person. This is gonna be a normal
Well,
time.
what happened was I knew as soon as we walked in, I knew I had been invited to the shit show,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I thought I could have a drink or two at the bar and cut out before the speakers started.
Well,
I was like, let me just.
that's humble. That makes sense. Yeah. You're just gonna go. You know what? Oh, shit show. Let me get a drink. Let's get out of here. This is
Just grab a drink.
yeah.
We'll mosey on over to the next bar. It'll all be good.
Sure. That'll be fine.
And we sit down at the bar, and I see someone who's a friend of a friend that I know through my marriage.
So now you know.
So I was like, all right, this is probably a sign that, my ex-wife's here.
You know what,
And,
bartender? Bartender, go ahead and keep the drinks. I'm gonna go ahead and just check out. I'm just gonna leave.
Listen, that would have been the right thing to do. But I had free tickets to the shit show. And I don't usually turn down free tickets.
Especially given the fact that you could be a keynote speaker.
Yeah, I was quickly moving up the ladder on the speakers list. And so that friend of a friend came over because she saw me, I saw her.
Yep.
What are you going to do in that situation?
Might as well have been our producer Jeff coming over here. Let me just start putting this show together, guys. Let me, you guys want to listen? I want a shit show. I want to see a shit show. If we could just make this happen,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's like, "Hey, how you been? I haven't seen you in a while." And I was like, "Yeah, I got divorced." It's not like you and I were friends. So that's why you haven't seen me. It's my new partner, friend of a friend through
Right.
marriage. Oh yeah, they do that thing,
where it's totally
where
weird.
their voice gets all high because they're being fake nice.
Yeah. Oh, hi, nice to see you. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I'm
you're
sorry.
here. Oh,
Oh,
you're so cute.
You're so cool. Okay, it's nice to not even really want to be here. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So we do that a little bit.
Yeah.
Bartender make it a double. Cool. And
Did the bartender interrupt? Sir, did you remember that you were just here to get to look at your tickets? For
you were just gonna get a drink and cut out, right? No, make it a double. No, we're gonna be here a while. This is gonna get ugly. Oh, I remember why we were there to begin with. So we were doing. I'm sorry, I forgot this part. So we were doing laundry
Okay.
down the street.
Okay.
And our normal routine. So this was our normal routine at this point.
You guys are already in a normal routine at this point.
We were in a routine.
Right. Okay.
So we go do laundry, and then we go grab a drink while we're waiting on the laundry. And then you go back, you put the laundry in the dryer, go back, get another drink, and then go home, put the laundry away. Bada bing, bada boom. So we see the friend of a friend,
Right.
and so I look out at the pool.
You do the high pitched voice thing.
We do the high-pitched voice thing. I look out at the pool, and I see my ex-wife. And so I'm like, all right, I tell my partner, I'm like, look, we'd probably just stay at the bar, keep things civil. This is a yoga thing, which is her thing. I don't want to blow up her spot at the yoga thing. I'm trying to be respectful, but also, I want to have a drink because I'm doing laundry. I'm not going to change my whole life just because you decided you didn't want to participate in our marriage anymore.
With your degree that says you can.
With your degree that says you should know how to fix this shit. I don't have a degree in knowing how to fix this shit.
So your emotions are slightly high at this point.
My emotions are peaked.
You're ready. I mean, you I would say that you at that point, when you asked for a double, you loaded the gun. I feel like
I loaded and cocked.
Yeah, I felt like when you knew the shit show was real at this point, you were like, you know what? I'm not going in empty-handed. I'm going in 1 or 2 deep.
Listen, I'm going to a knife fight with a gun.
All right, dude. So lay it in us to us, man. All right, how does this go, bro?
So ex-wife comes walking in the lobby. There's like a whole display of.
She know you're there yet?
No.
Okay.
There's a whole display of various yoga, stuff, whatever. and healing oils and scents and whatever. And so I think, she's in the lobby. I know that she's there. So it's only fair if I level the playing field and, just go say hi, tell her I'm here, tell her I'm staying at the bar. She could have the pool area. I'm doing laundry. I'm only going to be here for a little bit. Let's bygones be bygones, and we'll get out of this unscathed.
So you say you walked on stage thinking you were going to be an adult. Is that what? Am I hearing that right?
That's exactly right. I was going to walk on stage and be like, everybody, listen, we're all going to be adults here. Everybody, let's all get it. Why can't we all just get along?
Okay.
And you got the Rona? You going to be all right?
Be all right. Be okay.
All right. So I go over there and I say, hey, I'm here. Just want you to know that I'm here. I know that you're here. Now you know that I'm here.
Now everybody knows.
And now everybody knows, and it's not a secret, and you're not going to be caught off guard when you see me drunk at the bar.
No shocky, because you know who the fuck I Emmy, right?
Yeah, I mean, listen, she knows.
Yeah.
Of all the people at this point in my life, she knows
who you are.
Me probably better than anybody else.
Yeah.
And so I got to tell her, like, hey, I'm at the bar. Shit could get loud.
So basically, if you were in the Old West and you had a, excuse me, you had a cocked loaded gun, you just walked over and fired at someone's foot twice. You're like, bang, bang, I'm here. So,
I think it was just one. It was a warning shot.
Okay. I felt like it was two. But that's fine. Right. It's not. It's really not. It's not important. The important thing is you walked over like an adult and tried to be an adult for a moment at that moment and was trying to level the playing field. How was that received at that point?
It was received well.
Okay.
I could tell she was caught off guard. She wasn't ready for me to be there, just like I wasn't ready for her to be there. But we're both trying to be mature about it. And then my partner comes over to tell me that she's going to go check on the laundry. She sees the situation developing, and she's like, I'm pulling myself out. I'm grabbing the parachute.
Sure did. You know what? Smart girl. You know what? Because, listen, at this point, your partner knows you. Enough. Not like maybe not as well as your ex, but your partner knows you.
She didn't know me as well as my ex, but she knew me well enough.
She's seen these tickets being pulled out of the card before, right? She's seen maybe she hasn't seen the whole show that she's about to see, but she's seen these actions and she knows what they lead up to.
You know how a comedian will go on tour and work on their jokes before they have a big special?
Yeah.
My partner had seen me on that tour of the shit show. Yeah. She'd seen me working out the jokes on the shit show before. She just hadn't seen the special.
So she, your partner at this point pulls the ripcord. And
she pulled the ripcord.
And smartly so. I mean, not bad. I mean, I might have left my phone. I'm like, hey, man, I'm just going to put my phone on video record. Don't worry about it. Just leave it in the corner. But I'm going to go ahead and get out. So, I really want to see this. I can't stop looking. But but at the same time, I know it's best. So, okay, that's noble, by the way. Maybe people don't know you, dude, and maybe they don't believe that the shit show is a real thing. But that's pretty noble, just to step out of the way of the show that's about to happen.
Yeah, so she's like, I'm gonna go get laundry. Cool, peace. Get the laundry. I'm gonna get started on my shit show here, and so everything was good at that point.
Okay.
And then I don't really. Here's the problem with alcohol.
Okay.
Is that I don't really remember where it went south. I felt like it was cool.
Oh no, it must
we can be adults. I'll be at the bar. You'll be at the pool. It'll all be good.
Uh-huh.
Partner dips out, and then I'm at the bar, left unchecked. No one to tell me to stop drinking. And I tip very well, so the bartenders aren't going to tell me to stop drinking.
Wow.
So the next thing I remember of the story is full volume.
Full.
Turn it up to 11.
Full volume.
Just yelling at my ex in the bar. You did this. You did this to us. And I don't know how the conversation got to that point,
But that's the line. That's the line where you came back. That's the line where
but that's
where it
when
kicks
I
in.
got back in my body and I realized what was happening. And I was like, oh, I grabbed a hold of the steering wheel. Oh, shit. I better get.
Oh, you better get the what? Oh no, not the valleys, not the valleys. It's a shit show. Wouldn't be right.
Just
if it-
back.
No. You gotta backtrack. You said we lost you at the wheel. That's all right. No. Oh no. It was such a good shit show. But the dude sometimes, out there in the valleys, whoa, full loss of signal. That's it. Oh man. Like you, I hope you guys have enjoyed the dude's return to the shit show. We're gonna take a break. We're gonna take a break real quick, and we're gonna come back and see if we can get the rest of that story on the shit show. Stay tuned. You never know what's gonna happen, Dude and Debo. See you in a minute.
Hey, you reached John.
Sounded
I mean, at least I got to the full volume.
just didn't even cut off, huh? Just story kept going. Let me change our image and say that we're back now. All right. It sounded like you were going through the valley there, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got is it the same spot each time? Because this is like twice it's happened. I wonder.
I don't think we've been on the phone. I guess, yeah. We've probably done this when I was going to Bakersfield before, but I think before it was Utah
Oh, okay.
and Arizona one other time.
Very good. Very nice.
I'm a rambling man.
Hey, man, what can you say? The story was at its peak. I got to be honest with you, bro. I was right there, and you had me in the palm. So I was sad to hear that we were at the peak of the story with Level 10. We took a break here at the base. Played a little music. Everybody enjoyed it, I'm sure. And I ask you, do we save the rest of the story, or do we because there's so much buildup into it, you know, and we're at a really good part. I'm wondering what happened, but I got to be honest. I don't know if you're gonna put me back in the palm again because of the break. So I ask you, friend, should we? I think where the story's at, we're at 11. We're at the volume 11, and I wonder if I should just bring us back there another date. The volume 11 story and where it went from here and what because you had just kind of, I don't want to say blacked out, but you had just kind of come back from being very frustrated at the situation, and then you say you come back with the volume 11 and what do you say, dude? You want to recap and push forward, or you want to save it for another day? Because I don't really know the ending to the story. I'm interested, but your choice, dude.
Well, the thing is that it kind of drops off a cliff. There's not much left to the story.
Okay, so you want to go ahead and put it back in and finish it. You want to lock it up.
Yeah.
Okay,
we can wrap it up.
Okay, let's wrap. But wait, no. If we're gonna wrap it, I'm cool. I'm cool with wrapping it up. But my question is, I need to get back in the zone here for a minute, okay? Because I was really into this for a minute. We had you and the ex in a full, completely engulfed yelling match when you come back. Previous to this, you guys were at the bar. You'd kind of blacked out for a minute, and then you got the new hotness is out. Pulled the ripcord. Is that cap? Are we recapped here? Am I caught back up? Is that where we're at?
That's where we're at.
Okay. All right. So, level 11.
Level 11.
Yeah.
Full on shouting, standing up at the bar, people between us, and I'm just like, "You did this! You did this, guy!" And and the next thing I remember is my partner coming back from the laundromat
Because she had given you a complete. She had left you out the. She had let the dude alone.
She was like, "Look, he's a grown man.
Yeah.
He can surely get along with his ex.
Yeah.
He'll be fine in the same building with her for 20 minutes while
No
I run
problem.
next door.
This would be easy. This will be easy. No
It'll
problem.
be easy. I'll come back. We'll have another drink. We'll
Yeah.
get the laundry. Bada bing, bada boom. You know, she's thinking it's no big deal.
And just to put a time cap on that, I mean, what does that take? Like about an hour and a half?
What total for the laundry?
No, I mean for her to leave and come back.
Oh no, I think it was probably less because we already. It's probably 30 minutes.
Wow.
Maybe 45.
So my point is, you went from 0 to volume 11
Quick.
in a very short span of
It
time.
looked like it was gonna be civil. Like
Right.
It started. Hey, I know it's weird, but you know, whatever, we're both
Handshakes.
here. All right, cool. Yeah, we can totally be cool.
A lot of high voices.
Like, yeah, civil enough that my partner's like, all right, I can dip out for a little bit, give him some space. This is obviously weird for him.
or did
But
we?
everybody's an adult here, so it's cool. Or she's like, fuck this, I'm out of here.
Yeah, or she was like, "Yeah, ripcord, fuck this, man. Like, I know you. Yeah,
Yeah.
I seen
But
you.
either way,
I've seen you handle first before. You know.
oh my gosh, she has seen. I told you, she saw the prelim
Yeah,
previous to this. But yeah. So next thing I remember, full volume, people
Yeah.
between us,
Okay. Wow.
shouting at the bar,
People between us.
standing.
People between us.
people between us,
Come now. People between us.
people between us.
Wow.
And I'm doing that thing where I'm like trying to swim through them. It was ugly. And next thing I know, my partner's back on the scene, grabbing me by my arm,
Oh my
like
gosh.
reminiscent of my childhood when El Dadarino would pull me out of something.
Little boy.
And just like, we're leaving. we're leaving.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I got to pay the bill. She's like, I already paid it. We're leaving.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know how long she was there. I didn't even know she was back. I don't know how she paid the bill. I was just in like full WWF, you know, ready to rumble mode, and she dragged me out.
Yeah.
And I guess we went back to her place, and she said I fell asleep sitting up with my arms crossed. And
In full pout, in full man pout.
Full man pout.
Yeah.
And up to that point in our relationship,
Yeah.
she hasn't seen me that mad.
Right.
And since, and it's been 4 years, she hasn't seen me that mad.
Well, you know, emotion has a real. It's like gasoline when it hits anger, because anger doesn't always have to be an emotion. Anger can sometimes just be, you know, physical. You can go hit a wall with that anger and get that. You know, you don't have that anymore. It's all gone. All done. Look at that. Kick the box. Look at that. All that's gone. But then you put some history and some emotion. You start mixing that cocktail up, literally with a double. Man, shit show.
Well, yeah, I think
show.
Emotion is a gas, and then if you get, you know, if there's a match in there, that's
Yeah.
when the emotion becomes a problem.
Yeah. Well, dude, I would have to agree, bro. That is a shit show. That it was and keynote speaker, sir. I think you did well. I think that you held the show well. I think that most of us can look to your shit show and probably say we've all had it at some point, you know. And in our shit show, which we're just throwing together as we say it, that's the way you call it, a shit show. We're talking about past shit shows. Now, coming to mind, the fact that I've always been 100% always sound mind and never lost my cool and temper ever. You know, it's hard to ever really think of a time that I've done that. But since, I guess I could probably quickly grab back. What's that? I didn't. You sound like you're in a large restroom with other men. I don't understand what's going on.
Don't worry about what I do on my personal time.
Okay, I was just telling you what we hear on our time.
I gotta pay the bills.
Hey, man, you do you. I ain't worried about it. No, man, losing my cool and being on a shit show like that, when drinking's involved, man, that stuff does get ugly. Dude, shall I move to the paperwork on the agenda for today? Looks like soup is next. Any soup from any recents for you, my man? I think the Royals was the last place we left off.
No, I got no soup since the Royals.
No soup since the Royals. I think I have paid attention at zero since there. So what do we type in the Google search? News. All right. With a W.
I had a totally separate non-shit show.
Well, hold on before.
Story time with the dude.
Story time with
I'm
the
not
dude?
going to tell it.
Okay, all right. Well, I got a question for you. It's our choices: Google News, Fox News, ABC News, CNN. What do you want? What do you want to take? NSBN.
I want to go Google.
You're going to Google News. Okay, we're going to go Google News and see what's hitting the headlines. Headlines: Cherokee County, Georgia. Sheriff spokesman allegedly posted a photo of a racist, anti-Asian COVID-19 shirt on Facebook. Cherokee County, Georgia. Sheriff spokesperson allegedly post a photo of a racist, anti-Asian COVID-19 shirt on Facebook.
That's number one. That's terrible.
Fuck.
But wasn't there just a shooting in Atlanta and they were targeting Asian people?
You would be
related to COVID.
You would be the first to tell me that one. Given that, again, I haven't been in the news. I will say that in watching some of the news and watching some of the things that's been going on, I have seen. I watch my fair share of racism. It is it's an interesting shit show. And I
It's
have
America's shit show.
it's a
It's the longest running shit show in America.
So I have seen absolutely a I don't want to call it an introduction, but more racism towards Asian Americas.
Here's the problem
in the last
when
3 months.
Well,
Go ahead.
here's the problem when our former president calls it the China virus.
Yeah, and then you
that-
I remember on the show was trying to do some old wounds and call it the 1918 virus instead of the Spanish flu as it was categorized earlier.
Right.
Right.
And the reason, right, and this is why the reason you call it the 1918 flu or coronavirus is because there are dumb motherfuckers out there who will hear.
I like your technical specification of these DMFs as you would put it. Sorry, what about them?
Not even regular. These are DMFs. And former president used the term virus. That means that somehow,
dude, I gotta stop you. He did what? You totally went out. One more time.
Our former president
There you go.
called it the China virus.
Yeah.
And to these DMFs,
Right.
somehow that in their brain turns into all the Asian people in my neighborhood are somehow bringing in the coronavirus that I also don't believe is real. So it's hard to get in the mind of a DMF.
Right.
Because the logic doesn't always work.
Right. Yeah, you're right. DMF is a real people. I hope that all people understand they're real people. They're smart people. I'm not one of the smart people. There's smart people out there. I'm not them. They're cool. There are a
lot of smart people. I'm also not a smart person.
Right.
My partner, very smart.
Right. But the DMF people, those are real people too.
Those are real people.
Those are real. I mean, I've met them occasionally from time to time in my life. I think I may have been one. I think I've been in the group. Oh, shoot. Oh, my God. I woke up one day. Oh, I've got to go to the other group. Why? Y'all are DMF.
I can tell you, I've at least been in situations where people were looking at me like, there's the DMF.
Right. A couple of shit show presentations. I was definitely the DMF. But no, DMF is a real thing. It's a real people. It's a real, it's a real idea. And I agree with you, dude, that, what are we going to do with the DMFers? All right. That's just the top spin over here. I'm going to go back. I'm going to back off of Google here. And you want to take another spin at the soup here, brother? We got Fox News, ABC, CNN.
Spin the wheel of soup.
Yeah.
I want to go ABC.
ABC. Okay. All right. ABC. Top story today. It takes a while to load because top picture. Because everybody's set up differently. Like, what do I believe they wanted me to see first? Biggest picture on the top: sheriff under fire after captain says suspect had really bad day. No. Remember, look at the spin. I just read it. Sheriff's office under fire after captain says spa suspect had really bad day. Spa suspect.
The spa suspect was that I was referencing just a minute ago in regards to you saying the sheriff was posting some stuff on Facebook.
Yeah.
So I guess there was a shooter in Atlanta who shot up. I didn't know he shot up a spa, but I guess he shot up a spa because Asian people were working there, and he's thinking they have something to do with the coronavirus.
Wow. It's the reason why.
Or he's just a terrible racist.
Right.
But, either way, it obviously doesn't excuse him.
No. And that's what leads off here. Shall we try one more?
Let's do Fox News.
You want to go? All right. It's here. It's all here. We just spin the wheel and see if. Okay, here we go. Right here at the front. Hate is off the curriculum. Republican governor vows to keep critical race theory out of schools, boosts funding for civics education.
Well, okay. All right. Hold on. Now I'm getting riled up.
I'm just reading the
First of
headlines.
all-
I don't want to get you away. I just want to make, because sometimes Debo reads words that aren't there. Let's make sure I'm reading the top caption they want me to read, because I don't believe it's the advertisement that they have on there. Okay, so it's not the Wyndham.
Right.
Okay, so the top one is hate is off the curriculum. Hate, which is in, I believe, quotation mark, and then off the curriculum. Republican governor vows to keep, quote, critical race theory, that was the quote, out of schools, boosts funding for civics education. Just reading the titles, guy.
All right, look, it's great. It's absolutely great to boost funding for civic education.
Uh-huh.
The problem is, I got to get my words together. The problem is that the critical race theory should never even come close. That's white supremacy. That should never even come close to schools. It should never have been taught. And our schools are already, just by default of being ground for white supremacy, white nationalism, because we whitewash the fuck out of history. And you're taught that Christopher Columbus discovered America. I'm not going to get off on that tangent, but everything that has been discovered is what we're taught in schools, is that everything that has been discovered by brave white men. Everything that has been invented by smart white men, et cetera, et cetera. And we know in reality that is not the truth. Yes, brave white men have done a lot of great things, and smart white men have invented a lot of great things, but not fucking everything, not even most things. But that's all we're taught about. That's all I was taught about. That's all you were taught about. So, it's not enough to just say we're not going to teach the critical race theory, which is blatant white supremacism. You have to do more and also teach the truth and not teach shit like Christopher Columbus discovered America. That's as distinct. I could go on for another hour, but that's as distinct as I can make it right now.
Okay. All right, cool. I had to throw some beat behind you, kid. You couldn't even hear it. Just because you were just on one. I didn't even want to interrupt you.
I was on one.
Yeah, you were just, I was like, oh shit, we about to get tickets. Dude's about to pull over.
And that was me trying to pull it back.
I could hear it.
I was holding myself back.
I could hear it in your voice that you were being well reserved in your opinions, because these are just the headlines. These are just what is being reported in America today. And should we go for 4 or no? You want to
Let's do it 4 for 4.
You sure, bro? Because you. All right. Okay. So we went Google, just out of respect of trying to be a neutral, Fox News and ABC. And
also, before we move on real quick, shout out Fox News for at least reporting that they're going to stop teaching white nationalism in schools. That's good. It's a good thing, but we probably shouldn't have been anyway. All right. I'm ready for the next.
Okay. All right. Good. Okay. All right. Good. CNN. How about that? Would you like the CNN? The CNN. What it is? Let's see what it is. Oh man, excuse me. That was funny. Okay. They break with on their top page. First of all, all my searches that I've been doing recently are on the top, and I don't appreciate that, but that's all right. America could be on the cusp of another surge. That's what they lead with. CNN leads with. America could be on the cusp of another surge.
Well, we've been in in some form of the pandemic for a full year now.
That's happy COVID, by the way.
Happy COVID.
Happy COVID.
Today, March 18th,
Yep.
is the 1-year anniversary of the last time I stepped foot in a gym.
See there? See, all these anniversaries are going to be coming up for a lot of people. Happy COVID! It's official. It was somewhere in March for you, for different people, for different times, for different reasons. It was somewhere in March when everybody said COVID, and then that was it. It was just the Rona was here, and we've all been doing stuff differently. Shit done changed.
And we've been doing it for a year, and we've seen different levels of involvement, as far as people taking it, how seriously they take it, and what steps they're taking for their safety and others.
Right. Yeah.
We've run the gamut. We've seen, everything from it's a hoax to I'm double masking in my own home alone and saving hand sanitizer. Like,
who switched out my lotion with the hand sanitizer? It's better for you, honey. Okay, fine.
Right. But we are, even the most ardent of safety, followers are getting, it's exhausting. I see it in my partner. She has been the top of the top of anybody I know for being as safe as you could possibly be.
She's not the Mona Lisa, the who's the saint lady? Man. Oh well. The saint lady I'm talking about. Yeah, that one. She's that one of it. I can't think of her name now. Yeah, it was gone.
She's that
nice.
one.
She's that one.
And even she is telling me, she went biggie on me the other day. She's like, I'm ready to die. Let's just go out.
Right.
Let's just do it.
Yeah.
And I told her, she's now scheduled to get her shot. I'm scheduled to get my second. So I was like, just hang in there a little bit longer.
Right.
And then we can do it. But, it's been a hard year for everybody, regardless of what steps you took.
Right.
And my guess is that with combined with maybe a new strain or a mutation of the virus, is what is leading to them predicting the surge. Because people are probably just going out now. They're like, well, people are getting vaccinated, it's safe, I don't have to wear masks. And there's a mutation, so it's like double whammy.
Yeah, I think everything he said is true. I was reading through that they were saying some of the numbers are up in some of the states, and so. But I agree. The COVID fatigue is the coined term at the moment, and I agree that COVID fatigue is a real thing. No matter where you stand on the issue, it doesn't matter where you stand on COVID. If you think COVID is a hoax, and or if you are a scientist developing COVID vaccines, no matter who you are, you're tired of COVID. It's everybody's done with it, and the light at the end of the tunnel got really, really, really bright because vaccines came out, and then another vaccine came out, and people are getting shots, and things are kind of going back just a little bit, and people are breathing. People are fighting more, which means that they're getting along less. Which means that
Right.
things are starting to turn back to normal. That's some crazy shit, but it's true. People are arguing about the issues now, right? And COVID's starting to take a back seat. And as soon as we do that, it's a disease. It doesn't care. It's gonna do what it does. So, but yeah, just like your partner, I definitely. Kind of taking it less. What's the word? Doing less than I was yesterday. Going more places. Doing a little bit more for sure. And I just haven't. There's just a couple of marks that I haven't done yet to kind of put myself back into society. Let's call it. But I feel like it's coming. I just they're probably right. Probably going to get another surge because of the back to normal surge. Let's call it that. That surge is going to happen whether we want to or not. But
right.
So we wait. We wait. We wait. We wait. We wait. So there you go.
Let's wait. Try to be as safe as you can.
Right.
Try to preserve your mental health as well.
Try.
And if you are comfortable getting the vaccine, then you should get it when you have the opportunity.
Was that? Did you read that off of Pinchy Fauci's notes? His show note. That sounds really pretty close, pretty close to the truth from the man. But I thought that was. All right.
That's off the dome, brother. But
Yeah.
that's I've been trying to do that. So
Yeah.
Just preach what I'm doing.
There you go. Do it like the dude says. All right. Dude, we got looks like we're kind of running down here for the shit show. You got any others before I cue the music over here, brother?
No, I don't believe I do.
Yeah, I think that's pretty not a bad shit show, you know. And I think, to be honest with you, we'll probably get tickets to the next one, you know, sooner than we want to. But for you guys out there, try not to have a shit show. You know, it's it's in your best interest to keep it together, especially just keep it together. That's fine.
I've had worse shit shows than this. I'll say that.
Fair enough. Well, dude, with that, music's playing. What are you doing? You getting in your car? You getting out of here? What you doing?
Yeah, I am. Looks like 11 minutes away from work.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go serve snack, and clean a house, and keep digging a hole.
There you go.
Oh, hey, by the way, I finally got my shout out right. Remember I was telling you I had the shout out for the neighbor?
Oh, did you shout her out?
No, I didn't shoot her out. I'm gonna take 2 seconds every time. Since we're already exited to get the exit music on, and go back and research the page that I had saw, because I did it and I wanted to make sure. Oh man, now it's not here. Man, I'm gonna have to do a whole segment on it.
See?
There I go. Always thinking I have it ready, and then I go back, and then guess what?
We're going to have to title the episode whatever her website is. Just
Yeah.
'cause we need to get it out there. We spoke about it so much.
Yeah, I went to the website actually and checked it out. She makes like cards out of like paper mache and that kind of thing, you know?
Like greeting cards and
Yeah,
stuff like that?
like invitations and that sort of thing, you know? And it I don't know, you know, you just kind of like like she just has her hands there and she just does the art, and you kind of like see how she puts it together, and she's got some followers. She's got like 300 followers, something like that, and she mails her stuff out to like Germany. She said, I was like, oh, that's crazy, and so I was trying to give her a shout out, but I keep losing the thing, so I just have to keep saying Studio Bliss, which I think is someone she was trying to shoot out, so I just keep saying their name, and then it's like hand art by something. Yeah, we'll find it. I'll find it. Whatever. I'll get it.
Hand art by Devo's Neighbors.
Yeah. Shout out to them. All right, El Dinarino. Ooh, that's sexy music. I like sexy music. Let's go. We got any more? Let's see if I get one more of this. No. You know what? How about Hindertucky? How about Hindertucky takes us
Do
out?
it.
Yeah, all right.
All up in my fucking alcohol. He used a doggy door, and that's how he got it. He told a couple friends, and now they partying. Hey, Hindertucky, hey, oh, Hindertucky, hey, Hindertucky, hey,
Talking about
Hindertucky, hey. Come on.
Come on. Get that.
Hindertucky, hey, he hit a veggie dog. Now he's all up in my fucking alcohol. He's a doggy door, and that's how he got in. And now he's partying with a couple of friends. Oh, Hindertucky, hey, come on. Oh, Hindertucky, hey, come on. Hindertucky, hey, he's a doggy door. Now he's all up